Wow, looks like I could use a little more practice in that category. Putting's a pretty important part of golf. You know, today I want to share with you a lesson from the garden. This is a lesson that I've learned over the last 50 years of being in the landscaping business, and I want to share this with you here today. So, this lesson's titled, Reflect, Connect, Decide, and Do. What the heck does that mean? So really, this whole thing applies to your planning process and maybe larger challenges or issues that you encounter at your organization. So let's talk about planning a little bit. It's important that you get input from as many levels as possible in your organization. Get input rather than just go out there and start a plan and just tell everybody how great this plan is. Get input from other people. Get off campus. Don't do it where you normally do your business practice. Get off campus where you can retreat and relax and reflect, right? Start with the end in mind. What does this whole thing look like when you get closer to arrival, maybe 3 to 5 years out? Aim high, aim high. People sometimes aim too low, and yeah, they just jump over the bar and they're happy about it. Aim high. Listen, if you miss high, if you aim high and you miss, you're still pretty high. Think big. Then have a plan in place for review, and then have progress look at it, maybe at least quarterly, and adjust, because not all plans work exactly the way you think you plan. Things happen, as you probably know by now, right? Now this is for planning a larger challenges or issues. Have spirited, open dialogue, spirit of inquiry. This is where you really challenge each other in a positive way. You attack the situation, but not each other. It's a really great exercise to do that. And when you're done, I mean, you're pretty exhausted, but you really tell it like it is. Don't hold back. Be nice and be respectful, but tell it like it is. Get as much input as you can from as many levels as possible. Then that you've engaged people, they're gonna have more of a commitment when you make a commitment to do something, right? You want everybody to have a piece of that plan or that process or decision on the issue that you're working on. Think things through before you launch. Give some thought, give some time that. Don't overthink it. Get to 80% of what you want to be, then launch it, and you can adjust it in flight. But think about it before you launch. That's the reflect and connect part. Challenges and issues, gather all the facts, not the fiction. It could be fake news out there, so get the facts, not the fiction. Give thought before acting and sleep on it. Some of these bigger issues, give us some time, rest on it, maybe a night or two, and come back and think about it. Maybe you need to seek good counsel, outside counsel, maybe with a consultant or an advisor or a good coach. Look at the cause and effect of your decision. If you do this, what are the other circumstances that can result that happen that you don't anticipate? What could happen as well, right? Consider what's best for the client and the company. Think about what's best in their interests, right? Think how this fits within your mission and your values at your organization. Are you adhering to your core values and your mission and your long-range vision? Make a decision. Remember, no decision is a decision. So I want to ask you this. How does planning fit into your organization? Now remember, no plan, no way. You're just aimlessly meandering around the planet like everybody else. It's been proven that 1 minute of planning gets rid of 7 minutes of chaos. So 1 minute of planning, it's a 7-to-1 ratio. So have a plan. How do you deal with challenges and issues at your organization? Do you just do the old ready, shoot, aim, instantly just make a random decision and just go out there and just make it happen? Sometimes you have to do that, but for the most part, it'd be nice to get other people involved. Think it through. So that's reflect, connect, decide, and do. One of my lessons from the garden. Stay tuned for some more lessons coming your way. This is Head Harvester Bill Arman from the West Coast. Now go out there and harvest your potential.